Police responded to the downtown area of Phoenix for the Rally for Justice demonstration. Now, this was not an officially sponsored or sanctioned event by the Arizona Black Lives Matter, but it was a demonstration. Nonetheless, and officers responded to walk alongside the organizers and demonstrators to ensure that the peace was kept. There was a specific route that was initially given to police. However, that information did change throughout the evening. There was at one point the word got to Phoenix Police that the intent of some of the marchers was to actually take a portion of the I-10 freeway between 7th Street and 7th Avenue. The marchers were going to go onto the freeway. That was obviously a concern because of the traffic and the safety of the community, as well as the officers. We were in close conversations with the Department of Public Safety, and some preparations were made on their end if that were the case. However, officers from Phoenix Police did form a skirmish line. Were able to redirect some of the marchers. A conversation did take place between Chief Yonner and the organizer, the result of which was the decision not to march onto the freeway. Some of the demonstrators did, however, advance on the officers, and the decision was made then to deploy a non-lethal pepper ball, which is more or less it's a paintball that has the same type of pepper spray that we can carry on our belts contained in. So some of that pepper ball was deployed to help move the advancing demonstrators back. There were 3 arrests that were made related to the demonstration last night. One of the subjects was Andre Hendricks, a 24-year-old black male. He was arrested and charged with aggravated assault on a police officer and obstructing governmental operations. Another arrest was Christian Soto, a Hispanic male. He's 21 years old. Arrested for aggravated assault on a police officer as well as obstructing governmental operations. The third arrest was Devin Brooks, who was a black male. He's 24 years old, arrested for disorderly conduct and a refusal to disperse. The decision was made by Chief Yonner once the demonstration reached a point where it was no longer safe to continue. Commands were given both on the ground and from the helicopter to those in the streets to go ahead and clear the streets. Shortly thereafter, there was rocks that were thrown. Some of these rocks by these subjects that I've mentioned previously. Those rocks did strike officers on their helmet and protective gear, but no lasting injuries resulted from
And we have just been listening to Phoenix Police debrief everyone on what happened last night with those protests. Once again, they're saying that 3 people were arrested, 2 of them for aggravated assaults on police officers. And we're hearing about half a dozen people were injured. Some of these people, we understand, were throwing rocks at police at the time of their arrests. Now, we do want to mention that our Raquel Cervantes is also downtown right now. She's listening to this press conference, so we're going to dip out of this right now, but we're going to check in with her in just a few minutes, and we will give you a full update and recap on what the latest is from Phoenix Police. But once again, they're saying 3 people were arrested last night during those protests, Allison.
Yeah, and there are more angles to follow after.